appropriation of the seized assets and has called for transparency in the ongoing investigation. In a surprising development, the national security took journalists on a tour of the site and found several official Bank of Ghana money boxes. Authorities have confirmed these are authentic, prompting serious questions about how they came into the possession of the counterfeit ring.
So you see Bank of Ghana boxes. This is another Bank of Ghana box. And the serial number is there.
So the question is, what is Bank of Ghana
got to do with this? There are boxes scattered in all counterfeit printing houses.
Those are not few boxes.
No. Something is going on Bank of Ghana. That went on for 8 years. So you see?
Yeah, great day because see
yes.
The watermark.
So you see our cities.
Yeah,
Wait, or quite crassy baby. Almost is simple. So you see them. Almost clean. Clean. And look here. They are here plenty. Almost clean. And you see the dollars, the fake dollars too. They're all packed here. Now if I come to you and give you this bundle, will you tell me that unless you have a machine to check?
Nearby, an unfinished building was identified as the operations headquarters. Its modest appearance masked its illicit function. At the entrance, an elderly man known as the battery doctor operated a battery charging service, allegedly to deflect suspicion. Inside the building, investigators uncovered more counterfeit notes in various currencies and fake gold bars, many of which were peeling to reveal silver-colored metal underneath.
That's a gold bar that they claim they are gold bar they use in duping people.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, look at them. Can this one be? Yeah, look at them. You see that they are fading. You see they are fading. Then the silver is coming out. So they coat them. You can see they coat them.
Mr. Japa described the operation as the work of a highly organized criminal syndicate. The suspected ringleader, known only as Alaji, remains at large. He assured journalists that efforts to track him are ongoing. The discovery has sparked serious concerns about financial security, and the National Security Secretariat has pledged to bring all those involved to justice.
Well, away from that, police in the Citrus South District of the Ashanti region have launched an investigation into a deadly clash between rival gangs that claimed the lives of 2 young men during a funeral at Wiamwase. Our Ashanti regional correspondent Brian Boa has more.
On Saturday, April 5, 2025, a violent confrontation between rival gangs during a funeral ceremony in Wiamwase, Efija Citrus South District of the Ashanti region, resulted in the deaths of 2 young men. According to eyewitnesses, chaos erupted during the funeral of a young woman when members of 2 opposing gangs engaged in a heated altercation. Gunshots were reportedly fired, leading to fatalities and several injuries. One of the deceased, 23-year-old Faiza Harun from Abuasu in the Kwabri East municipality, was allegedly attacked by rival gang members amid the clash. He was transported to the Wiamwase SDA hospital but was pronounced dead on arrival. The identity of the second victim has not yet been confirmed. The assembly member for the Wiamwase Jidim Tanoso electoral area, Enoch Boachi, has confirmed the incident.
And on mobile yen, the brown mobile yen. Now, and to Kobe Solly, we didn't bear, your mamma for pit life. I'm a disu dream. So, Namen on that, some than not yet, Yakutina Yaban and to come Saturday. So, and a matter a year in Abaya in the Patrick Tower. Was it any to work also? I'm a man for pit life. I'm any people men I'm expected to call hospital in Yabu. And then never call the Cotoso by no young with me. Yamada them of Pekaba. If you may buy no more in the hospital, get in and young to say, a sort of more.
Nurain Mohammed, assembly member for the Aboaso Jemfi Wono electoral area, says community leaders in Aboaso are actively engaging with the youth to prevent any retaliatory violence.
Actually, during the barrier protest, we advised them that no one should go there again, because what happened from the first place, they shouldn't have gone there because they are Muslims. You see, so a Muslim, what are you doing at the way? So we have advised them that no one should step over there again. But as the police are aware about what is going on, everything is with the police, and they will investigate and see what happened.
Meanwhile, in a related development, another tragedy struck in the Ashanti region. A 25-year-old man, identified as Richmond Osu Kankam, was found murdered on Sunday morning, April 6, 2025, near the Esha RC Primary School in the Kwabri East municipality. The body was discovered by the roadside, sparking tension and concern among residents. The deceased's mother shared details of the heartbreaking incident.
Yes, Friday, no, and all kind of papas passing now, papas, all kind was now be tried their markets about. And market in the mono, about one crowd of friends said, yeah, I want to see us here who returns. I don't want to be far. I'm a bad glass. The corner you won't come say, I lock up on the one of you're locking up the one of Saturday. That one was saying, that run over you about Friday in the Wama. Friday, there were a man of the Bama Ponty police station. Baby of Tony and I'm a common and rather one the tardy. Come on, Ponty police station. I'll be a mark of a couple of days and what other girl will tell you. My age is more about and then some of my I'm sanitary. Let's have a police station of a reporting man of a face. Ragama face. I'm a very power of in the hand of I'm saying every bus while I'm a corporate intelligent and I'm surprised. Could be a smart and baby in the baby, could be a baby, I don't could be a smart.
The possession of firearms and murder cases in the Ashanti region keep increasing, and this requires swift attention from authorities. For now, the police have launched investigation into these cases. For Channel 1 News, I am Bright Yeboah.
Let's now head to the central region, where some residents of Kaswa have welcomed the nomination of Seth Banini as the municipal chief executive for the Wutusenya East municipality, describing it as a positive development. However, with ongoing challenges in sanitation and rising crime in the area, many are hopeful that Seth Banini will take decisive steps to address these concerns once he assumes office. Our central regional correspondent, Calvis Tete, has more.
President John Dramani Mahama has nominated Seth Sababanini as the new MCE for Wutusenya East municipality. His nomination has received widespread approval from residents of Kaswa, including strong support from grassroots members of the National Democratic Congress. At a press conference, the constituency youth organizer of the NDC, Nas Nyande, called on all stakeholders to rally behind Mr. Banini's appointment and offer their full support.
Through consultation, is going to work hard to elevate the status of the municipality. Together, we, the representatives of the chiefs, youth, and the good people of Kaswa, endorse his nomination, are ready and willing to offer any support and assistance to Seth as we await his confirmation. We call upon all and sundry, especially all assembly members, to put all hands on deck in overwhelming endorsing him.
Residents of Kaswa are calling on the incoming MCE to prioritize key developmental issues such as sanitation, crime reduction, access to clean water, and improvement of road infrastructure upon assuming office.
For Kaswa here, the sanitation is not good. But for Seth, for him to be well educated, I know he can help in the sanitation problems.
Lower the level of violence in the constituency. I think that's basically one of the key things that I want him to look at. and also the access routes that we have in our community. I believe that he is also coming to do more of the opening of some of the access routes that we really have. I believe if he's able to do that and add street lights into the system, I believe that that will be the urgent things that need.
According to the procedure, the nominee must be presented to the assembly members for endorsement. Following a successful vote, he will officially assume the role of municipal chief executive. Meanwhile, assembly member for Adam Nana electoral area, Frederick Kwabna Adasu, is urging his colleagues to give their full endorsement to the nominee in order to facilitate the developmental agenda of the municipality.
All the assembly members were waiting for the day we have Kaswa development in our heart. So what we are seeing now, it means that we don't want to fail Kaswa. So we give set the overwhelming endorsement so that we can develop Kaswa together.
For residents of Kaswa, they are hoping that the appointment of
residents of Zabzugu in the northern region have refuted claims that a pregnant woman was killed by youth protesting the nomination of the district chief executive for the area. According to them, the incident involved armed robbers who attacked a man and two women on a motorbike outside the town of Zabzugu. They emphasized that the attack occurred before the youth began their protest. Earlier reports alleged that an 8-month pregnant woman was killed and two others, a man and a woman, were injured by protesters opposing the nomination of Daniel Lakop-Tane as DC for Zabzugu. However, we're told that tensions in the area have since calmed and residents are calling for accurate reporting of the incidents. They stress that the tragedy should not be linked to the protest, as misinformation could reignite unrest in the community. Away from issues of DC nominations, in March we know that the NPP wrote to former Member of Parliament for Dom Kwabena, Sarah Adrasafo, inviting her to the disciplinary committee over some comments she made post-election 2024. But we're getting indication that that meeting, which was supposed to have come up tomorrow, April 7, is not going to happen. We have on the phone lines the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Justin Kodia-Frimpong, to give us more on this. Grateful to you, General, for joining us. Are we expecting the Honorable Adrasafo to appear at the disciplinary committee of the NPP tomorrow?
Good evening, my brother, and good evening to your cherished viewers. Well, tomorrow there will be a meeting at the New Patriotic Party's headquarters.
Okay.
But definitely, I'm going to disappoint you. It's not going to be a discussion on whether or not Honorable Adrasafo is going to appear before a disciplinary committee or not. But however, what the party is going to discuss is the running issue with respect to the alleged drug trafficking in our country, which the rank and file of our party have expressed its disappointment and the worrying behavior of this government, and the several questions, mind-boggling questions that we are expecting the government to explain to the good people of Ghana, and also the inconsistency in its attempt to sweep under the carpet several issues that concern or surround the alleged drug trafficking in our airport. Those are the issues that the party is going to discuss tomorrow.
General, I'm going to give you some time to have your say on the alleged drug trafficking issue, but let's exhaust the Adrasafo matter. Why is she not appearing tomorrow?
Well, because as I indicated to you, currently what is important to the people of Ghana and to our party is a running issue on the alleged drug trafficking in our country, which I believe is of ultimate concern to you as a responsible Ghanaian. Because between that issue and internal issue concerning MPP, which one will you be more interested in?
Well, of course, I mean, everybody is interested in the drug trafficking matter.
Yes, so I think that is what we should discuss, and that is the issue that our party people want to discuss. And there are several questions that, as I indicated, we want the government to answer. They shouldn't even try to divert attention. with Adjoa Safo's issue. That's not our priority. Our priority is the running issue. Ghanaians want to find out from the president and his government the inconsistency in their attempt to explain themselves. And as a party, we are very surprised that at this point in time, when these issues has become a major topic for us as a country and bringing international embarrassment to the country, we are yet to hear an official communication from any of the security agencies in the country. Is it not surprising? Is it not worrying? And those are the issues that the New Patriotic Party want to talk about.
Well, yeah, go ahead, General.
Just this evening, I don't know whether it is still at the Facebook wall page of the government spokesperson or the Minister of State for the President, Honorable Felix Fosu-Kwakye, in his desperate attempt to explain why those planes were in Ghana, posted a picture supposedly to explain what was happening and the tide being changed. And God being so kind and always faithful to Ghana. If you look at the number that was written or that is written at the tail of the flight, it's 864 AM, which is different from the issue in question, which is 823 AM and 823 AM, which was corroborated by your sister station Joy FM. So we are asking Honorable Felix Fosu-Kwakye to come and explain to the good people of Ghana, where did he get those pictures from? Those are the issues that Ghanaians are interested in. And these are the things that we want to hear from the NDC, no issue about Honorable Adjoa Safo.
So this meeting tomorrow, who expected to be there?
Well, the rank and file of the party, at least those who matter in our party setup to discuss these issues, questions that formally want to table to the government to respond. All of them will be there for us to discuss this. At least the government spokesperson is telling Ghanaians that they came here and they had issues with respect to their ties. They came here, they wanted to bring a drill machine. All these issues don't add up. And there are about 26 questions that we are asking the government to explain. And tomorrow we will make that 26 question available to the people of Ghana.
So are we to expect that the Honorable ranking member on the Defense Committee will be present at this meeting? And talking about him, there are those who have said that the party, your support has come a bit too late and that you left him out to dry all by himself. He was facing this music all by himself.
Well, honest with you, I don't think Honorable Intim-Forjo needs the party for him to be able to speak the truth. I know him very well. He's someone that always stands by the truth. A revered reverend, a revered man of God. And with or without the past, he will always continue to speak the truth. And at the end of the day, the good people of Ghana know the work that he's doing. It doesn't matter any form of attack or insult that our opponents or the ministers in government will hail at him. But at the end of the day, the truth will always stand. So it's not a question about MPP coming in to support him or not. But the question that we should ask ourselves, that the things that he's saying, the allegations, the damning allegations that he has made, we need to find out. We need to get to the bottom of it to know where the truth is. Those are the issues that should concern all of us.
All right. Thank you very much, General. I will be looking forward to your 26 questions tomorrow after that meeting. That was the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Justin Kodia-Frimpong. You're still watching the Channel 1 Newsroom here on Channel 1 TV. Still ahead. Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa dismisses rumors on Vice President's health and assures the public of her well-being. We have details in a moment. Please stay with us.
Life is a celebration of moments. Big and small.
The sun is scorching, I'm feeling the heat.
With Piva Drink, every moment becomes a refreshing celebration. From the beach to your home, in every corner of your world, Piva Drink adds a burst of refreshment.
Give me Piva cocktail and tangerine.
Celebrate every moment with Piva Drink. Refreshment for every occasion. Piva Drink, a taste you will love.
P for Piva.
This advert is FDA approved.
So much love in the air. What are we looking at?
Thank you guys for joining us for this unforgettable night.
Paw Patrol is on.
It's Max Verstappen in the lead. The megastar is here. Absolutely sensational.
Let's go!
Just taking a trip down memory lane.
Get unbelievable entertainment that is unbelievably easy to own. Get and stay connected to DSTV.
Welcome back to the Channel 1 Newsroom. Now, the family of 30-year-old Susanna Fosuajiman, a pregnant woman who tragically lost her life in a road crash, has vowed to take all necessary legal steps to pursue justice and hold those responsible accountable. Susanna, a single mother of 3, died on Friday, April 4, 2025, after she was hit by an articulated truck. The incident occurred at Nobeko in the Sunafo South district of the Ahafo region. The following report by Channel 1 News' Ni Ayikwe Okai has more.
A heart-wrenching tragedy has struck the community of Nobeko in the Sunafo South district of the Ahafo region as 30-year-old Susanna Fosuajiman, a pregnant woman and single mother of 3, lost her life in a devastating road accident. Susanna was returning home from a day of hawking when she was hit and dragged by an articulator truck loaded with wood. The vehicle, bearing registration number AS 636-14, reportedly suffered brake failure and veered out of control. Eyewitnesses recount the horrifying moment the truck struck her, with her lifeless body later collected with a shovel and sent to the morgue.
Na plaga ba ko kra dina nim ti plaga ni wura be mo woro kai ho na plaga no ga de ebu fae to bu fae na taxi o sifri tistare sifri taxi no na taxi ni si o tira si na nim ya che wo sister o peja ni mo e se wo tan adwane na ana fo pam nti akra ne me ni agro le huri say ye wo ku sister no apare apa asa mo bu say asa do bi sha ase na me say ya obi sha ase ti akra ne yesu mpo asa sister bi ko bi sam say na me say obi sha ase ku sister bi.
The driver and his mate, instead of seeking help, fled the scene, leaving behind a grieving family and a community in shock. Susanna leaves behind 3 young children who now face life without their mother. Her relatives, overcome with grief, are pleading with authorities to find the culprits and deliver justice.
Carton someone belly every day my feet. This is my bad now. Go down, so into one belly. Oh, come back, Jalico. Could I jelly? Now, what I'm going to pass up, baby. I'm going to grab me hands up. We will go school. Almost something me yale. Di said the abano. And I say we do pesca. And for my very uncle. And more be open.
Driver Nino, and Eka won and be seen there. A Bissine Yamino say, Yantil be anka. Some call report to ye, some uncle report to, some of him, some of him, until be anka. Said, yes, animal partner say. I police before, and a gun are buying come now a mumwire sa, a quenian say, and then so be the car crab be a time, no, and one boy was be say, or me a tra, or minimum dephobia, no much for muscle, and tell it as one a buying near police for some monche, who minimum demand from what a busiano.
Now, the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, has strongly dismissed circulating rumors about the health of Vice President Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, urging Ghanaians to ignore the negative commentary. Addressing a gathering of Ghanaians in Lagos, Nigeria, the minister reassured the public that the Vice President is in good health and will soon return to continue her official duties.
Some fears about the state of our mother, the first female Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Her Excellency Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman. I also want to assure you that she is doing very, very well. Your prayers from all over Ghanaians at home and abroad has really worked. I have heard from her, so I know what I'm talking about, and she's doing well. Please ignore all of that very vicious and un-Ghanaian evil propaganda that some people are circulating. Our mother is doing very, very well, and very soon she's going to return to her duties, serving Ghana, making all of you proud, and particularly inspiring our young girls, our daughters, to know that there is nothing that women cannot achieve, that women are as good as men, and that what men can do, women can also do, and do it better.
Now, the Northern region currently has just one meningitis case on admission at the Tamale Teaching Hospital, marking a significant improvement compared to previous years, particularly during the heat season when cases usually surge. Channel 1 News' regional correspondent Shawana Yusuf has more.
Between November 2024 and March 2025, the Northern region recorded only 8 cases of CSM with no fatalities reported. Of the 8 cases, 7 patients have been treated and discharged, while the remaining case, a 9-month-old child, is still on admission at the Tamale Teaching Hospital. During a working visit by the Acting Director General of the Ghana Health Service, it was revealed that only 7 out of 16 districts in the region reported meningitis cases, representing a significant improvement from previous years. Speaking during the presentation, the Deputy Director of Public Health at the Regional Health Directorate, Dr. Hilarious Abiwu, assured that there is no cause for alarm regarding the current situation.
From around 2021, increasingly we are seeing declining numbers of even suspected cases of meningitis in the region. So if you look at last year, for instance, we've had about 12 confirmed cases the whole year. So technically what we are saying is that on the average, every month you may have one person developing meningitis. The good news is that even with these cases that have been confirmed, we haven't lost any of these persons. They were all treated and discharged. So in the past 3 years, we've not had anybody die from meningitis as far as our records are concerned.
In an interview with Channel 1 TV, the Director General of the Ghana Health Service emphasized that while the numbers are down, Ghanaians should not become complacent as meningitis remains a threat in some areas.
We've been following the trend of meningitis outbreak in the country. We were in Upper West severally, and then we look at all the regions within the meningitis belt. And we feel that it is not over. We don't want people to start believing that everything is over. We believe that we should create more awareness, especially when it's going down, so that people don't lose guard, if we could use that word.
This is still the Channel 1 Newsroom on Channel 1 TV. Still to come. National Fire Service raises concerns over attacks on duty personnel. Stay with us. The news will be back in a moment.
Hi, friend. Where are we going today?
Just use your imagination.
Go, go, go! My family is the only thing that matters to me right now.
This is the stuff that Nomad dreamed about.
These guys are the best.
GoTV's ready to take you from your hometown to roaring stadiums and even on international adventures. So let's go together, from home or on the go with GoTV Stream.
Sounds like a great idea.
Woohoo! GoTV. Love it.
Life is a celebration of moments. Big and small.
The sun is scorching, I'm feeling the heat.
With Piva Drink, every moment becomes a refreshing celebration. From the beach to your home, in every corner of your world, Piva Drink adds a burst of refreshment.
Give me Piva cocktail and tangerine.
Celebrate every moment with Piva Drink. Refreshment for every occasion. Piva Drink, a taste you will love.
P for Piva.
This advert is FDA approved.
Every day, people have money emergencies. Ma, I need my school fees emergency. Mommy, chop money emergency. Emergency. Catch it. I'm your rent emergency. Now, there's a new emergency number in town.
More money, challenge and enjoyment. At the top life we got.
Dial star 770 hash for all your money emergencies and chop life.
Dial star 770 hash for money emergencies and get easy and quick access to your money, loans, and other banking needs. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Thank you for staying with us. Let's do some more stories. Now, logistical challenges remain a major concern for the Ghana National Fire Service in the Ashanti region, but the command is raising an even more pressing issue, which is the continued attacks on fire officers by civilians while on duty. In 2025 alone, 9 incidents have been recorded across parts of the Ashanti region where angry mobs have assaulted fire personnel, accusing them of delayed responses to fire outbreaks. Channel 1 News' Middle Belt Bureau Chief Hafiz Tijani has more.
Whenever fire breaks out, the Ghana National Fire Service is the first to respond. However, despite this critical role, the service is struggling with outdated fire engines and faulty equipment, making it difficult to effectively handle major fires. The situation is especially dire in the Ashanti region, where the regional commander of the fire service highlighted the severity of the problem.
Mr. Minister, one area of great concern is the use of over 8 fire appliances and obsolete equipment in the system. At the moment, 8 of our tenders at the polling stations, Metro, Bremen, Mejia, Wadaso, Konongo, New Ebiasi, and Nini, are all out of commission due to various mechanical faults. Unfortunately, 4 out of the 8 tenders are all stationed at the Greater Kumasi, which requires immediate attention to avoid any protracted fire incidents.
Angry civilians sometimes take out their frustration on firefighters, even as the officers battle flames using unreliable equipment. These attacks are a growing concern for the Ghana National Fire Service, which has pledged to pursue and bring perpetrators to justice.
In the first quarter of 2025, the command recorded 3 separate mob attacks at Konongo, Makontin, and the Gishu fire stations. But with the assistance from Ghana Police Service, these unscrupulous persons were arrested and arraigned before law court to serve as deterrent pending the final determination of the case. In all these cases, the motive behind the attack has been that we responded late to the call, and in these cases, These hooligans sometimes prevented our men from engaging in their legitimate duty, causing damage to these fire appliances to the detriment of the state and injuring the firefighters.
The regional commander raised these concerns during a working visit by the Minister for Interior, who addressed the issue of retooling the service.
I'm starting with the equipment that you have to work with. And it's sad to know that since 2014, no new tender has been applied for you. And you are now forced to almost cannibalizing some of your machines, using your engineers using their experience and ingenuity to sometimes take 3 machines and turn them into 2 because of taking part from here and supplementing just to get you running. I mean, these sacrifices surely is something that I have noticed and His Excellency have noticed. And to assure you that our priority is to retool the Ghana National Fire.
The minister also spoke about improving the welfare of fire officers, recognizing the risks and demands of their work.
As you go through, sometimes the height that you climb and the tendency for fall and other things, we need to take steps to ensure that every officer, so that you are sure that when something happens to you, at least the insurance will come to your commission. And I'm also taking steps to reverse a situation where when you get injured, you have to treat yourself and put the bill before it comes to the municipal.
The command further revealed that some fire officers injured during the recent Edum fire incident are currently recovering.
The government is pledging to retool the Ghana National Fire Service to help its officers effectively deal with fire incidents across the country. Hafiz Tijani, Channel 1 News, Kumasi, Ashanti region.
Let's now head to the Savannah region, where residents of Atributu Abinga Kuram, an area around Damongo, have raised serious concerns over the indiscriminate dumping of waste into gutters meant for drainage. The 2 main gutters, originally constructed to improve the area's drainage system, have now been choked with refuse, preventing the free flow of water. Malik Ghazari has more.
Residents lament the unbearable stench engulfing their surroundings as a result of the waste-filled gutters. They fear this unhygienic condition could lead to outbreaks of sanitation-related diseases such as cholera and typhoid. Some residents speaking to Channel 1 TV revealed that this has been an ongoing issue. Despite repeated complaints, little has been done to address their concerns, leaving many feeling ignored.
Efi yempe nkwala wuramu omo ne saa eto da wutimi hu se nkwala wuramu na omo tase kankon eni eyi ndadro omo koton last bi akwala bi wuramu anka nya nyame nti anka ehun chese wo siam nam papa bi na etwem papa ne boy eku nkwala bebre yesu yepe bebi a ebe efe chese wo yo oba na se wo ti ufie na se onyanko besra na oho nya nita na wo ni respect so omo ma ye container no a yesu yentimi nchiaka emfa mmoa na omo mpe nipa omo betina ho esiesie ho ama ye na se tembia woduru ho a na oho so aye enika ekakra.
Honorable Inusa Karim, the assembly member for Atributo Abinga Kura electoral area, said he has reported the issue to the municipal assembly and seeking a lasting solution. He added that there is an ongoing public education campaign on proper waste disposal practice to curb the problem.
What actually affecting us is the attitude of people, how we dump our refuse indiscriminately affects us a lot. Sometimes you try to educate them, to tell them the appropriate measures to use to cap those particular refuge whenever they collected them. They don't take it serious, and as they mentioned, because of the politics of this area, sometimes they tag you in a different way when you are trying to educate them to as the measures or whatever that we can do to cap this particular canker that is affecting us. they look at it in a different lens, which is actually our problem.
Zakaria Budali, the municipal environmental health officer, disclosed that areas that are currently without communal bins will soon be provided with designated containers for proper waste disposal. He also stated that a bylaw already gazetted by the Assembly will be enforced after residents are educated about the regulations and penalties for non-compliance.
Those households or those areas which are not having communal containers, we need to make sure that we get communal containers for them to be dumping their refuse there. That would indicate as a transfer station, so that people bring their household waste to that place for us to also carry it to the landfill site or the recycling plant. Currently, we have a recycling plant which will need much waste in that particular plant. So residents, we need to even make an education, proper education, to let them know that we need the waste at the recycling plant to address most of the sanitation challenges in the West, especially solid waste.
Residents of Etributo Abingakura electoral area are lamenting over their gutters being turned to dumping sites. Reporting for Channel 1 News, Malik Gazari, Etributo electoral area, Damongo, Savannah region.
Now, farmers in the Namasua community located in the Brekum East municipality of the Bono region are being forced out of business due to the destructive activities of some nomads whose cattle consistently damage their crops. These activities have not only affected farmlands but also led to the degradation of parts of the Taintu Forest Reserve. Many young farmers are abandoning the community as they struggle to recover the investments made in their farms. The Queen Mother of Namasua, Nanadra Owusua II, is calling on the Brekum East Municipal Police Command to intervene and remove the nomads from the area. Channel 1 News' Michael Saponfum has more.
With a population close to 2,000, Namasua is a primarily farming community along the Brekum Circle Road. Farmers here mainly cultivate plantain, cassava and cashew. However, their livelihoods are under threat as nomadic cattle repeatedly invade and destroy their crops. Just last week, a 5-acre plantain farm was ruined by roaming cattle. The impact has been devastating, forcing many farmers out of business due to their inability to recover their farming investments. In addition, sections of the Taintu Forest Reserve have been damaged as nomads use the area as grazing grounds for their livestock. Local farmers have spoken about the severe challenges they face, citing the extensive damage caused by the nomads' actions.
How do you be? As a fuya ejina me, we have a be ejina ekomachia. More than basic case. Last year fuwa me mwabodi kakra mi mobile mujina bi muahu mwabanchi kakra wo. Bebe 8 years ya atwam eba ne da ya ejina asisi edo afua na fulani for dem wase no. I was a body and body be 500. Or what can you na go I by what we say I started if free for but still what that's where then every banchi e wo mi na what we say ba ba ko pransi e do nyina chi sukra fu na ahye shi ahye ni nyina ye fulani for wanya mi abeto na do afu asana betwa gya atum ati na me kana ase ti fulani for no sensem no so de ye he ase enye na me no gina hai ya kubia omo ba interview ko tse ne ye ne mo ye bia kwa enkosi hwe
ntimdo aburo bese 25 bas ndi tractor ni tutu ntimdo bode timtwa azonto na awotwe bia ntwa bode azonto onya fukitwa ne nnyo nso anama na ntwie nti nna aduane ne ebedi kura minya bi last year mbedo ha nyina bo spray anantwie ndi nnua kura de ho ba mama nnua aburo kura na madua bibi asi so sese no masuafo ye wo how pa kase se wodua aburo udua banche udua mankani kan de bana na ntwe kura ba nwi mankani na de wo kwa ba wi ne sa tete ne mpase ba wi mankani wura wo kwa wo se wa kun mankan kura wo wura
dua kashu isen dua bode dua banche na afi wedie nyamia ne ndi na ntwe na mo ahaye papa me se me kashu a me sesa no kashu ne totoya na mo na afa me bode o mo heda susum bode na gu afi wedie manya hwehwe banche ya nsu ato ahe ase efe no masa omo bubu banche ni nyina mankani kura na yese fa me kura nya afi kura mininse na ntwe kura mankani
Nana Ajua Owusu the second, the Queen Mother of Namesua, is appealing to authorities, particularly the Berekum East Municipal Police Command, to take urgent steps to halt the Nomad's activities. She also emphasized the need for fairness in addressing reported cases of crop destruction.
Fulani for any omunentry and Ankasa. Ye nim kwaya omofa so a omobae no me de nka police commander no na ka yenim say police for the omo ye peace officers ba say CI ne de ye krom ha de hu na sa efri say ya ha no police for na omo wo brekum no ne titiru omo hwa de na asi no de me ka che brekum police ne say omo hu say omo ye peace officers omo hu omo adwuma no na omo ne ye ni yi na say so ye bekan asem a anase fulani ni bekan asem a omo invite ye na omo emeye chie okwachi obi na enye se waku nipa minim se pani bi gina ho na okasa wo de ekọ mede ne beba omo nya abotere mayen so omo ne ye di ne sa mfu se ha adwene ne ye ntena ne yi na namasua de ye wu pa ye wu.
Attempts to get a response from the Berekum Police Command have so far been unsuccessful.
The Queen Mother of Namesua, Nana Ajua Owusu II, and her traditional council are appealing to the Berekum East Municipal Security Council to drive away nomads who are destroying their farms within this enclave. From Namesua in the Bono region, Michael Saponifum, Channel 1 News.
Now, some cement dealers are raising concerns over a shortage of some cement products on the market. The issue has been attributed to a shortage of clinker. Daniel Odro of the Channel 1 Newsroom has more.
Over the past 2 to 4 weeks, brands such as Soul Cement, Empire Cement and Jata Cement have seen a notable dip in availability. This shortage coincides with a recent price hike of 9 cedis across all cement products, driven by increased port charges. Retailers report that they have not received new stock from suppliers who attribute the delay to difficulties in sourcing clinker. As a result, customers looking for these brands are often turned away, leading to lost revenue and operational setbacks for dealers. Augustine Eduful, a cement retailer with over 10 years of experience in the industry, expressed his frustration with the ongoing shortage.
Comes on, but not every time. Sometimes we go and pay, they will tell you short of this or that. So we have to wait for some time before they deliver it. But as I speak to you now, they have short of that sort of chemical, so it's not coming. So as now, I went and paid for show cement for about 2 weeks ago. Yesterday I called, they said this is the situation, so I should wait for another week or two. So I'm still waiting for. The issue is that they say they call something, I've forgotten the name, that they are short clinker. So that's the problem. If the clinker is there, they will always supply. Because the clinker is not coming. So that's what we are waiting for. If that becomes the problem, then because they buy the cement more than the product I'm selling. So it brings the business down. So if that one is coming, then we have the only problem. But since it's short, people will come and buy cement and buy the other product in addition. But if there's no cement, when they come, then they go.
Another retailer, Isaac Frimpong, revealed that he has been out of stock of a 32.5R grade of Gasem cement for several weeks.
Gasem 32 no ma 42 no e baba man 10% first in that year. Intina ma as a gasam na ho I think akra mo na fetch other ones na aka no other ones maybe back akra obo ha gasam na no waje atum Into Oba no Kuchian when you be an Aja, Oba Fagas, we say no, Damongo, no, sir, and I say, be a different one. It's about gas of no body on your body or Fagasam. No any problem can cry face. But as I why drink a credit in your banner or Yan when you be an or Father Monisarico.
He urged the government to step in and help resolve the issue.
And yet, Ghana had an wedding if he among it. To only cry and to me by a just say, I want an idea no matter to me, Ghana had it. And here's an Amanabasano. Yeah, first almost or maybe be a one at me abba. Was a 100 year, say, 100 years are. I didn't know here. A damo, a clinker, no, has said the end because beer will be found. The Jefferson, but for so much maybe be only 9 months, 10 to a year.
In the meantime, the Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry is advocating for a comprehensive stakeholder dialogue to explore alternative materials to clinker as a sustainable solution to the recurring shortages.
Ghana, for instance, is having clinker in the market, so it's still producing. Whilst others are also having a challenge. But as I said, let's try as much as possible as stakeholders together with the authorities that matters, the Ministry of Trade and Industry, Ghana Standard Authority, let us all engage and then deliberate over this and see what exactly can we do to add value to the raw materials that we have here, so that not necessarily as depending upon the clinker as a raw material. Because one day, if you have failed on that side, there'll be a challenge. So we employ our manufacturing sector to start looking within. There are a lot of technology research works. There is a lot of research findings on the table. Let's start bringing those documents together, collaborate with BRI, and let's see exactly what we can do to add value to what exactly their research document is telling us about the alternative ways of a clinker or possibly cement product within the construction sector.
The cement dealers are calling on the government and other relevant stakeholders to intervene in addressing the matter. For Channel 1 News, I am Daniel Udro-Mensah.
And that'll be all for this package of the Channel 1 Newsroom on Channel 1 TV. Please visit our website, channel1news.com, for more information on our top stories and more. Subscribe to Channel 1 TV on YouTube for more exclusive video content from Channel 1 TV. I'm Charles Osukumi. Thank you for watching.
With only 24 hours to pay his huge debt, a public servant runs into hiding in an abandoned house. But the abandoned house is more than an abandoned house.
Anyone here? This place looks dusty. Can anyone hear me, please? Mouse!
Scribe Productions presents Kobna Answer's heart-pounding one-man original musical, The Saint in the Devil's Shoes. Date, Easter Friday, April 18th and Easter Saturday, April 19th at the National Theatre. Time is 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. each day. Rate is a cool 150 Ghana cedis. Dial *714*003*9# to grab yours now. Hotline 054-609-8082. Media partners, City FM and Channel 1 TV. The Saint in the Devil's Shoes. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't know.
Where politics meets power, where the tough questions are asked Welcome to Face to Face. Every Tuesday at 9 p.m., join Umaru Sanda Amadou as he takes you face to face with the key players shaping the future of our nation.
I lost over $10 million at the trade fair.
You had a fight with the management of trade fair?
I don't have a fight with them. I just deplore the way they went about what they did.
Let's talk about the chief prosecutor of the state at the time that you were being prosecuted, Godfrey Yeboah-Dame, the Attorney General.
Yes. I think he was directed to jail us.
By who?
By the system.
Boku has been a failure for your government, though.
Can't be a failure.
You have not solved it.
No, you are not praising them, the previous government for solving it, which was even a more difficult case.
It's quite obvious that from these votes, the people felt that let's just let you go.
So they were disappointed in
us.
You are essentially the worst government in the Fourth Republic.
I don't know how you are doing that. Based on the indicators.
Yes, based on the number of people who refuse to come and vote for you.
If that is your analysis, then why not?
No filter, no boundaries, just the truth behind the headlines. Deep, bold, and unflinching. Face to Face with Umaru Sanda Amadou airs on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV, where politics gets real.
Looking for the latest buzz in Ghana's entertainment world? Welcome to Ghana Weekend, your ultimate destination for all things creativity and entertainment.
Stay in the loop with breaking news, exclusive interviews, and then insider stories from your favorite creatives and stars. From music, movies, fashion and art, lifestyle and culture, Ghana Weekend brings it all together. Get a daily dose of entertainment, discover new talents, and never miss out on the creativity that defines our vibrant culture.
Stay connected with us across all platforms. Follow us on Instagram with the handle Ghana Weekend, on X Ghana Weekend, on TikTok Ghana Weekend, at Ghana Weekend TV on YouTube for the latest in entertainment, travel, and everything Ghana. Don't miss out. Join the Ghana Weekend family today. Ghana Weekend, where entertainment meets creativity. Visit GhanaWeekend.com now.
Let's get into the world of sports like never before.
You know how we do it on Fridays.
Join us every Friday at 7 p.m. on 97.3 City FM for Sports Panorama, your ultimate destination for all things sports.
One of the biggest scandals in this country's history. You can't spend 250 million USD and come out with that.
From the thrill of association football to the excitement of basketball, tennis, athletics, and even emerging sports, we cover it all. Whether it's the Premier League or the latest NBA showdown, we bring you the stories behind the stars.
Getting an opportunity to become a national team coach, you should understand the politics around football.
And don't miss the prayer of the rabbi.
Joe was Zebaut. How Zebaut there? Zebaut won Chaboke.
We're not just about the games, we're about the community.
If you are going to be given this kind of treatment, then you need to be that guy. When I look at him play, he is not it.
Or when it's time for Don't Call Me. Join the conversation as we connect with fans across the country and beyond. Want the latest updates? Send us your thoughts and we'll feature your comments live on air. And remember, we like to hear your predictions for matches and your thoughts in general. Think you know who's going to win? Let us know.
Big shout outs to my YouTube people.
Tune in every Friday at 7 p.m. only on 97.3 City FM. Sports Panorama, where sports come alive. Sports Panorama, your weekly sports fix. Don't miss out on the action. Sports Panorama, catch the excitement every Friday.
So it was a weekend of high-profile defeats, big games that disappointed, and a lot of games that